touch this. You can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What a mind to rhyme and to hype me. It feels good when you know you're down. A super dope home.
Hi, I'm the Informant, and this is the Informant Report, where all the people, news, and stories are real. Since this is our first episode, I chose a topic to my own liking: baseball. In particular, the Cincinnati Reds. They've had a very tough time this year. Yes, a very tough time. So is Dunn. I've never been able to figure out the tactics, the plan of the Reds, but they must have a pretty sucky one to be losing this bad. I want an inside opinion on the Reds. I want to know what their plan is. I want to know someone here who knows the Reds better than I, better than anyone, except the coach. But since we couldn't get him tonight, we got the next best thing. We have Dunn tonight. So take it, Adam. Yes, Informant. The Reds are losing terribly this year. And we know that we're losing terrible. And it's stupid. And it's wrong. And it's idiotic. We know we're losing. Adam, why do you think the Reds have been defeated time and time again this season? What do you yourself say the strategy of any team winning really is? I think it just comes down to which team wants it the most. It's the determining factor. The determining factor. Exactly. That's what I've always thought too. I think the referee should just stand in the middle of the field, ask which team wants it more, have them raise their hand, and that determines who wins the game. Exactly. And then hand each player a $300,000 check after each game. That would make my job much more convenient than stupid. I bet it would, Adam, but I'm getting paid a homeless person's wages to do this news show, and I'm not complaining. I was never complaining. I merely made a point that it would suck to be in your job right now. So Adam, about the Reds, what is your strategy? What is your winning plan? Well, Informant, tell you the truth, the truth, I don't know. Oh, would you know anyone that we could contact that might know? No one? No one on the Reds. That's for sure. Well, then how are the Reds sure that they're going to make it to the World Series game? Well, it's quite an interesting story. We were going to our Chicago game, and then we saw a gypsy wagon, and then we saw it, and it was a wagon that carried a gypsy. A gypsy wagon? Yes, you heard me. A gypsy wagon. So we had the bus driver pull over. We went in. She made the tables float with wires. And then she said a bunch of oogly googly words. Then for $20 each, she said we would win the World Series. And you're going to trust that. It's the only thing we have to go on at the moment. Well, Adam, I wish good luck to you and for the Reds this season. So did the gypsy. Okay, good for you. Thank you for being the first guest on the Informant Report. In other news, localized gun sales stocks this week have skyrocketed. We all know what that means. More crime. In Minnesota, a man was hit by a car after having an argument with his wife. His wife later turned out to be the one who hit him with the car. In Florida, in the early morning, a farmer went out to get eggs from his chicken coop. Little did he know that the eggs he was about to pull out were the eggs of a python. The python was sitting on the eggs the farmer was about to retrieve, and the farmer was engulfed along with the rest of his chickens. In America, we call that a good morning wake-up call. Thank you for joining us on this first episode of the Informant Report. Tune in next episode where we'll have guest star Britney Spears speak.